Hey, welcome back to the podcast. Great to have you with me again. It's the 11th of November. Something real quick. The GOP Senate leadership race, the Republican leadership race in the U.S. Senate. An early call by Mitch McConnell for the vote. Within a day of Trump's victory, Trump's spectacular victory, 312 electoral college votes, 74.8 million votes in the popular vote, beating Kamala Harris by 3.6 million votes, took back the House, took back the Senate, took some governorships, some state legislative bodies. And what does Mitch McConnell do? This rhino, this establishment Republican who's been in the Senate way too long, horrible job as leader. He calls the vote early for Senate leadership. I told you Republicans will find a way to mess this up, and we're starting already. So the 54 senators that are now eligible to be the leader, only 3 have stood up, 2 of which have been pushed forward by Mitch McConnell. John Thune from South Dakota, a rhino, establishment guy. John Cornyn, Republican from Texas, another establishment guy, been in office for way too long. 1984, Cornyn got into politics, been a senator since 2002. Thune got into politics in 1996. These 2 are part of the problem. Against Rick Scott. Rick Scott, no angel, has a lot of baggage from his time in the business world. Got into politics in 2010. But at least Rick Scott supports the Trump agenda, supports Donald Trump, seems to like Donald Trump. Cornyn, Thune, they do not like Trump. They have ridiculed Trump. They have worked against Trump. And so here we are, just a week after the historic election, a historic victory, 45 and 47 for Trump. And we have these 2 idiots leading for Senate leadership. Not going to be helpful for the Trump agenda. These are guys that like to go along to get along. The bipartisan people will vote for Democrat things. This is not what Trump needs. The lesser of 3 evils in this case. When you get their conservative scores, say from the Conservative Review or the Heritage Foundation, Cornyn gets an F from the Liberty score. Thune gets an F from the Liberty score in terms of their conservative credentials. Both of them, when it comes to the Heritage Foundation, score below the average Senate Republican in terms of conservative support. John Thune, 62%, and John Cornyn, 64%. Average Senate Republican, 78%. So bad news here right from the start. Donald Trump has already put out some tweets suggesting, hey, don't pull this crap with me. Don't give me an opposition in the U.S. Senate. Mitch McConnell made Donald Trump's life miserable in his first term. And so here we are, Republicans messing this up already. And I'm certain that Cornyn and Thune are being cheered along by Democrats and establishment Republicans because they can slow down Trump, stymie Trump. The call here from a conservative perspective is Rick Scott. Call your senators. Tell them to vote for Rick Scott. We can't have Cornyn or Thune. Let's hope this works out, but these are the 2 lead candidates. Rick Scott is not in the lead right now as the whip goes around to see who's voting for who. And the vote is Wednesday, this week. Oh, Republicans, how many times I've seen this, decades and decades of this horrible decision-making by Republicans in the U.S. Congress. So Trump got 74.8 million votes in 2024, 3.6 million more than Kamala Harris, about 600,000 more than he got in 2020. But what's really interesting is the discrepancy between the popular vote in 2012, popular vote in 2016, the popular vote in 2020, and the popular vote in 2024 on the Democrat side. So Obama in 2012 got 65.9 million votes. Clinton in 2016 got 65.8 million votes. Harris in 2024 got 71.2 million votes. But then there's the big giant outlier during the COVID presidential election of 2020, with Joe Biden getting 81.2 million votes. Simple question. Where did the 10 million votes go? Where did the 10 million votes go? It's raising some eyebrows. All right, that's all I have for you right now. Always try to buy American.